Hey Elevate family, we've got some exciting news to share with you today as we update you on all things coming up at Elevate. Listen, here's what we know. 2025 will be the best year of our lives if it's the best year of our lives spiritually, meaning constantly turning our minds, our hearts, our soul towards Jesus. Now, this weekend, we're going to continue our Blueprint series. And in part one, we talked about how we practice the presence of God and how do we make sure that we are awake to his presence everywhere, but also with us. And part two, I'm bringing a challenge to you that I believe will show the power and the presence of God in your life may be greater than anything else. And I can't wait to see you here. Now, the beginning of the year is a great time for us to reset and refocus. And as a church, we have the opportunity to gather this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. for a worship night. This is going to be a powerful time to celebrate, seek God, and ultimately set our hearts on him this year. Now, worship night also kicks off our week of prayer and fasting. And this is something we host every year where we come together as a church and intentionally seek God. We're going to sing, hear a word of encouragement. We're going to take time to pray individually. Even then, as we wrap up each night, we're going to pray together as a community. This week really sets the tone for the days in our year ahead. And I really encourage you to be with us. To learn more about worship night and our week of prayer and fasting, you can go to elevatechurch.com/blueprint. Now, as we kick off the new year, let me ask you this question. Have you ever come to church and enjoyed the message, but you wanted to take it a step further, but you didn't really know how or where to turn? We're launching a new resource within Right Now Media that dives deeper into the topics that we're talking about on the weekends. You're going to find this on the access to the website as well. Now, this is like watching an episode of Netflix, but it actually helps you grow in your relationship with God. So I encourage you to sign up and dive into these teachings. And Right Now Media is a tool that we invest in as a church so that we can invest in you. We're committed to the family here. And that's not just by what we do on the weekend, but it's also by inviting people and staying connected into small groups. It's how we live our value of finding family here at Elevate. Now, small groups are the heartbeat of our church community. These are places where you can come, learn, grow in faith, support one another. This looks like a Bible study. It looks like a book club, an activity, or sometimes just grabbing a cup of coffee with some friends. If that sounds like something that you want to do or maybe you're interested in, listen, leading a small group may be the opportunity that you are looking for. Now, hear me. As a small group leader, you don't need to have all the answers. No, you just need a heart for people and to share God's love by creating a space that's just open to have a conversation. Now, we as a church will equip you with everything you need, like training and resources and continued support from our leadership team. All we need from you is a willingness to step up and say yes. If you're ready to lead, we want to walk alongside of you every step of the way. Together, here's what I know, is that we will make an impact far beyond these walls. Now, as you've heard, or maybe even seen, we started our construction and renovation project here at the building. And this project, let me remind you, always focused on the goal to help people who are far from God reach their full potential in Christ. Now, our Elevate Kids area is going first. And so if you've got little ones that are going to be checking in, just double check with our amazing Elevate Kids team members at check-in. They're going to update you on if there's any changes to classrooms as we kind of continue this project in the days ahead. You'll see a little bit of construction happening even this weekend. Man, I'm just so excited for what God is going to do. Here's what I encourage you with is to stay subscribed to this YouTube channel, as this is where we're going to share updates on this project and kind of where we are in the days ahead as we just celebrate God's faithfulness week in and week out. Church, I can't wait to see you this weekend. I love you. We'll see you soon.